today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday, March 20th. And Kelly and Ray are here from Spice and Grain in Fryeburg, Maine. Wow, it rhymes. Look at that. And how are you guys today?
Great. Great. First day of spring. Can't complain, right?
No, can't complain about that. I mean, beautiful blue skies.
That's right.
I know they're calling for some snow in some parts, but right now it's beautiful.
Going out to sea. Pretty typical for this winter.
Absolutely. So let's give everybody kind of a little overview about what Spice and Grain is before we start talking about some other stuff.
Well, it's a health food store in Fryeburg. We offer all kinds of groceries. We have a little cafe. We sell sandwiches and soups. Have a pretty good lunch selection. Most of the things are made right there. We also do some baked goods. Do a lot of local produce, local
items,
everything,
care
personal care.
And one of the things, I remember this from the last time you were on, we were talking about this, is that not only do you have all these products, I think to me, it sounds like the true benefit of Spice and Grain is that you guys know about all these products. You know what you have in there. So when people come in, because sometimes it's, when you go into a health food store, like someone like me who doesn't go into a lot of health food stores, I don't have a lot of knowledge not yet. I don't have a lot of knowledge about what I want. So that's one of the things that you guys really offer.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite features is to be able to interact with people and help them choose different things. Sometimes it could be anything from I need to make something for my dinner party to, I found out that I have to be gluten-free.
Yeah.
So, we love to problem solve and put things together, and we think that we have a pretty good selection that we can, whatever you need, we can find some solution.
And that's the thing, like you mentioned about being gluten-free. I mean, it's one of those things that, if you go to the supermarket and you're looking on the back of boxes and everything else, but you guys have the information about the stuff you have.
We do, and if we don't have it, we'll find it.
And so I think that's definitely one of the things. Look at we're looking at some footage here. This is all the fresh stuff, and quite a lot of that.
Yeah, we utilize 4 or 5 local farms, and it's been really good to work with the farms, and we always try to keep the prices in line with what they're selling them for, so you don't feel like you're paying a markup to come in to get the produce at our location. And since we do have more than one farm that we choose from, then you get more of a selection.
Right.
Because you're getting a selection from 4 or 5 farms versus just the one that you go to.
Right. Well, that's great. Now you've got we're talking today about the Food for Thought Film Festival. So let's touch base on that. That I was looking at the flyer. That sounds like a great experience for the Friday evenings in April. I had to make sure I knew exactly when it was.
Well, it's really important to us to not only just as a Spice and Grain to be a resource, but once you have the resource, it's kind of learning about the products and the thought behind the products. Hence the Food for Thought. The Food for Thought Film Festival this year it's a series of 4 films, and it's centered on sustainability of the resources that we have, and also the importance of local farm to table, and that we have so much to offer right here in this area.
Absolutely. Now there's 4 films, and they start on April 8th. And they're in different locations. So the first one is a film called Ingredients, and that's going to be at the Denmark Arts Center. Following the next week, April 15th, at the Bottled Life, which I imagine is about bottled water. I can tell by the picture. At the Charlotte Hobbs Library in Lovell. Place at the Table on April 22nd at the Brownfield Lions Den. And then finishing off at April 29th with a film called Fresh, now thinking about what we're eating, at the Eastman.
The
Laurel Hill Eastman Performing Arts Center. I was drawing a blank on what PAC meant. Now it's Performing Arts Center. So how can people find out some more information about these if they're, besides the posters? Do you have other info?
Tune into the show.
Tune into the show, absolutely.
Well, it'll be announced on WMWV.
Great, okay.
It'll be in print at the Conway Daily, the Bridgeton News, and the Shopper's Guide. And on our website, which is Spice and Grain at vpweb.com, and Facebook. And hopefully people will share it with each other, because this is a donation-based series. So it's not a cost thing. It's just a matter of a couple hours of your time and we're going to serve. We'll have popcorn and some drinks, and at the final film, we've invited local farmers to come in, and the local eateries, the Oxford House, the 302 West Smokehouse, and the Two Black Dogs will be there as well.
Great.
And the Earl Family Farm, the Flyway Farm, Patch Farm, Old Stage Farm and Flowers, Pie Tree Orchards, hopefully Old Homestead Farm will all be there, and Grandy Oats will be on hand, and Little Lads.
And that's all going to be on April 29th.
That'll
at the
be the
Aurora Hill
grand
Eastman
finale on
Investment.
April 29th. And then every film you go to, we will be giving out a raffle ticket. And at the final film, we'll be raffling off a big prize, a food basket with some gift certificates and things like that.
Great.
So the more films you go to, the more tickets you get.
There you go. That sounds like a good thing right there. Now, it was funny, just as you were just talking about all of these farms, and we have all these farms right in our backyard. And it's an amazing thing to think about. You were mentioning about the farms that you get the products at Spice and Grain, and they're all right here.
And that's just an arm's reach for us.
Right.
I mean, there's more than that, but we just kind of went within our little district. We'd like to even get farther and farther as we go out, but yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We're really grateful and thankful that we have all these resources here, and we want to share that with people and have people feel the same way.
And I think, a lot of these farms probably for years kind of operated kind of under the radar unless you went to them and you knew about them. But now there's just so much more because there's such a great opportunity to get the great products from all these farms, either visiting them or going to Spice and Grain and finding out the beauty of this of the fresh produce and the fresh food.
We feel like we're an extension, and if we can get their products into the center of town, we always usually label what farms they come from, so the people know they're not just they don't just arbitrarily pick things. We put the farm that it came from. So I think it also helps the farm out. It's kind of an advertising for them as well.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. Anything else you want to throw out about what's going on at Spice and Grain?
Well, I mean, we have our gardening series is still we co-sponsored with 104 Homestead, and that's still going. And we're hoping to get a cooking series out real soon of some basic cooking that will also go hand in hand. Once you learn some of the stuff about the food industry, you might
You
say,
might change
okay,
your
now
mind about some stuff, yeah.
how do I do this?
Yeah.
I'm on board. I see you've got great prices, and you've got this. I mean, we sell like rolled oats for $1.50 a pound. So hey, I could feed my family breakfast pretty inexpensively, but how do I do that?
Yeah.
So we want to get that out there too. So
That's great.
That's up and coming too.
That's great. So how do you describe where you're located?
Right.
We are, if you're coming from New Hampshire, the Satellites in Fryeburg, you take a right onto Route 5, 113, and we are about a tenth of a mile on the right-hand side.
In a beautiful building. What a neat building that is.
It's an old fire rescue building.
Yep. And if you're coming from the other direction, then you'd see it on the left-hand side.
That's right.
So just if you go to the monument, you're almost there, or you've gone too far. Either way. But,
That's right.
But a neat building right there in the heart of Fryeburg. So. Well, Kelly and Ray, thanks so much for coming by today, and I look forward to hearing more about the film festival. And so people can find out more. What is your website again?
It's Spice and Grain at vpweb.com.
Okay. So definitely check that out and check out the film festival. And I imagine people, once they go to one or two of these films, are probably going to check out all four.
Yeah, we did it last year with 3 films, and the response from the people that had seen the first, they came and checked the others out, and we actually changed some people's thoughts, which is and habits, which is really a great one of the rewards of doing a film festival.
That's great.
So.
That's great. Well, thanks again for coming by.
All right, thanks again for having us.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
For low prices on healthy foods and products in the Mount Washington Valley, come to Spice and Grain. Spice and Grain offers organic, gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO groceries, including local produce and eggs. Nuts, grains, herbs, and spices in bulk help make healthy and fresh affordable. Enjoy soups, sandwiches, and fresh baked goods at home or in our store. Great selection in a relaxing atmosphere with a